The Frames Per Second podcast. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Frames Per Second podcast. We are here to discuss Gladiator 2. We did the 2000 film last week in preparation for this one. Mike, you did you ever put yours up?
My what?
Gladiator. I thought you were going to do a review of Gladiator.
Oh, are you just going to call me out live? No, I didn't. I'm going to do it tonight.
Oh, okay. But you are doing it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do it because I watched it, so.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. So,
sorry, Dad.
Mike. So Mike will have and share his thoughts about the first Gladiator film. So be on the lookout for that. Also, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/FPS podcast. You get early access to the reviews and some exclusive reviews as well. All right, man. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Anyway, Gladiator 2, sequel to, of course, the first one. How do we want to start?
I can
want to
start.
start with? Let's start with Ryan. Ryan, what you think about the movie, bro?
So I'll start here because I went to one of them screen unseen, the AMC's, and they were playing fucking Gladiator. So I saw it Monday.
Damn.
Oh, I saw that shit super early, man. I was like, I walked in, because I came in when it was starting, so I had my popcorn in hand, walking through the aisle, and I saw this. I was like, this motherfucking Gladiator. I did not think that they would have been playing Gladiator. I thought it was just gonna be.
That is weird.
Yeah. I think everybody in there was like, "Oh shit, they playing Gladiator." Like no, I don't think anybody was expecting them to be playing Gladiator for the screen unseen because they usually just play like some, not indie, but
like
it'd be
smaller films,
or whatever, and which I really enjoy. But nah, they were playing Gladiator. I was like, "Oh shit." And so, yeah, man, I went in there like, oh, that's cool. I got to review it anyway. So
what's Screen Unseen?
So Screen Unseen. It's AMC. They have like these special screenings. It's usually on Mondays. They do them about probably once a month. Towards like it could be either middle or the beginning of the month. They'll do Screen Unseens. You kind of sometimes got to search for them. Reason I found it is like it just popped up on my app. I was like, what is this? And so, yeah, you just basically go in. You don't know what movie is going to be. And it's a cheaper price, too. It's on Mondays, typically, is when I'm noticing it. At 7 o'clock. Sometimes they have two showings. I saw My Old Ass. I saw this one. What was the other one? It was
I know which one. It was one I was going to see. I see the poster.
It was one. She was like cosmetic. It was pretty interesting or whatever. One I didn't like. It was subtitled.
Are you talking about the cosmetic? It was she owned up like a cosmetic shop or whatever. And then across the street there was another guy.
Yes,
I saw it. I can't think of the name of it now.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of it either. But that was pretty entertaining too. I thought that was pretty good.
Because you were telling me to give it a shot.
What's it called? Skincare? What's it called?
No, it wasn't called Skincare. But yeah, I saw it too.
Yeah,
I can't think of the name.
But I saw it on the Screen Unseen or whatever. So I saw that early.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. So I walked in and and it was coming on or whatever. I missed the initial not subtitles, but the initial like when they say back in da 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 da. So, but I came at the tail end of that part. I don't know how much it was before that, but overall thoughts is what you're asking.
Yeah.
It didn't live up to the first one, which we all knew that was going to be pretty impossible to do. This movie was very iconic when it came out. So it didn't live up to that. I just felt like the whole movie, they was trying to live up to it, and it just couldn't quite live up to it. It's kind of how I felt overall about it. It was okay, but I don't know, man. I just think it kind of missed the mark a little bit, in my opinion. And I'll get into why I think that, but that's how I still feel about it. I would have to rewatch it, would be a task because it's so long.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my thoughts, man. I just like, yeah, it's not quite, almost not even close. To be quite honest.
Yep, 2024 epic historical action film directed and produced by Ridley Scott, the sequel to Gladiator. Mike.
I mean, it was a fine remake.
Right.
Remake.
Right.
That's funny. Mr. Lou.
If I hadn't just seen the other one for the first time recently, I may have liked this more. I didn't hate it, but I'm with Mike. It was like they did the same. It's the exact same movie, bro. Like it's nothing new. It's not part 2. This is just Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there was a lot of issues with this film that we'll definitely get into.
I was I was annoyed watching it.
Man, I got myself hyped too after watching that first one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know what?
This gonna be good.
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like, that's what I thought. I was like, oh, this gonna be good.
We talked about expectations. They
Yeah,
were
we
not high. We knew it could live up to it, but I still was disappointed.
I got you.
You know, I was like, what the fuck? What are
we
y'all doing?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time saying that.
Yeah, and then towards the end, I was like, this shit is a mess.
Yeah.
So I think overall as a movie, I think it works for a lot of people. You know, just to sit down, watch sword fight. Because the guy next to me was having him a good time, you know, with action and stuff like that. And, but.
And those people that left enjoyed it in my theater too. But
yeah.
I think it was too because we weren't expecting it. I think a lot of people probably enjoyed it for that reason as well. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just wasn't that hype.
Yeah. No, it was okay.
It had some moments.
You know.
Definitely had some moments, but it just wasn't enough for me.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't think I got a clear answer. What was your overall thoughts?
Oh, he said it? Oh, sorry.
You kept talking while he was saying this. I was like, I couldn't figure out
was after
what was.
he
But
said
I was listening. For some reason, I'm hearing more of you than I'm hearing him. So I'm curious about
No,
what
I
he
said
thought.
It was okay. It was just like I just had issues. I had like a few. It was annoying me.
So the movie you didn't overall. You were just like, eh.
Yeah, it was very, very, very average.
Is that what you felt too? It
What?
was average. It was an average
From
film?
him?
No.
Oh,
Never
I'm just
mind.
Did you
Never mind. Let's just move on.
Yeah.
Did you think it was average?
Did I think it was average? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That was the same thing.
Absolutely.
Average or below average for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, average. Definitely.
And I think a lot of it for me though was because I just seen for the first time.
Yes.
the other one.
I think
And
if
that
I
was
hadn't
good.
seen the first one just a week ago, I would have liked this one a lot more.
Facts.
That's what I kept out, man. You know what? Y'all are right, because I was wondering that when I was watching it. I was like, did I do myself a disservice?
Had you never seen Gladiator before?
Yes. And I remember how good it was, but when we did the rewatch, I remember how much I enjoyed the first one. But
Right.
but yeah, I think if I didn't rewatch it, maybe.
And you had seen it before, obviously.
Yeah.
And did you just rewatch it recently?
To do the review, yeah.
So I think that probably fucked everything up.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Like, that rewatch. I think we all saying that. Because it got us hyped. Well, it got me hyped. I was like, oh, man. But you wasn't that hyped, too. Like, you still, that's why you said the expectations thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I did get hyped. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm ready to see
Yeah,
this
see, that's
now.
why I was getting confused. Because
Oh,
because he would
got
say
you.
one thing and then you'd be like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, are y'all agreeing or not? But yeah, so you were not hyped, but you were hyped.
Yes.
So I'm with you. I
Yes.
was actually hyped after watching the first one. I was
Got
like,
you.
I cannot believe I went 30 years and had never seen this
Facts.
movie.
It's the same thing.
And
I
it's
said,
fucking great.
That's the
Spoiler
same
alert, but I'll
thing.
give you more details on the
Mhm.
in Patreon. But I was like, damn, I'm really actually looking forward to seeing this.
Yes.
Psych.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Got it. So, okay.
That's what I was trying to get out of y'all because I
Got
was
you. My
confused.
bad.
No,
My
you're
bad.
fine. I was just confused.
Yeah, I think I'm the reason why I'm reacting to him because I remember our conversation last week. So
Yeah,
that's
I
why
hate that I had to
reacting.
miss that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
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 But yeah, so we start 16 years after Marcus Aurelius's death, and somehow, some way, Rome ends up in the hands of two twins, Geta and Caracalla.
So they didn't say this in and I didn't miss nothing.
What I read is
That's
what
what they
they
said.
put up in their
And
own
that
way.
was it. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought maybe I missed something.
Nope.
And I was just like,
that's all I'm saying. You didn't really miss
Nope.
anything.
shit.
Yeah. Hano is so after that we definitely opened with Hano and his wife Arashat in Numidia.
Who the fuck is Hano?
That's Lucius.
Why you calling him Hano?
That's what they
his
call him.
name. They
Oh,
never
that was
called
his
him-
old name. Was Hano?
No,
Yeah.
his
New
name
name.
in this movie was
Hano.
Hano, but his name in Gladiator was Lucius.
Lucius.
He became Lucius later, of course.
Yeah.
He was
but-
hiding the fact that he was.
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
hiding.
I
Hano
don't think I
throughout the
ever
whole
caught
film.
his name in this movie.
I don't think so either.
Neither
I
did
don't
I.
remember-
I'm
Did they
just-
say his name?
They kept calling somebody
I think
Hano,
towards the
and I
end.
did not know it was him. They were like, Hano.
You like, who the fuck is that?
Right.
I know Lucius is right there.
Right.
Lucius in trouble. But this Hano guy,
They kept calling him like this. Am I getting the first one mixed up? Weren't they calling him the Spaniard?
No,
No,
the
that was
Spaniard
the
is Maximus.
That was the
Yeah,
first
That was the first one. I'm getting the first one
yeah,
mixed up. Then.
yeah,
Okay,
nah.
never mind.
He didn't have a name as cool as the Spaniard.
No.
I just don't remember ever hearing the word Hano. But okay, I'm with y'all
Yeah.
now. Got it.
It,
Okay.
yeah.
Because what were they calling him?
I
he
thought
had
they were
another
calling him
name.
something like the
Like
Barbarian
Gladiator?
or something.
The Barbarian. That's what it was. The
Oh, yeah. They tried to,
Yeah, they tried to do the Spaniard
Man,
thing, but
it's
it didn't
like
work.
father, like son.
Right,
bro. It's-
right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I don't remember hearing his name, but okay, got it. They were calling him the Barbarian.
Yeah, so they went to war, against, because, bell rung, and he and his wife looking at each other, so they went to war, and he had to go against the war against Pedro Pascal.
Yep, Mando
Yeah.
showed up.
Arceus. Acacius. Acacius.
Cocky.
Whoa!
What they
Hey yo! Hey yo! I'm surprised Spike is still sitting there. Oh, cocky! What the hell?
Well, Spike can't say pause no more, so that's why he didn't say that.
That's why.
He didn't even react.
No, I did. You look on Patreon, you see my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yo,
I definitely didn't hear that name in there. I definitely didn't.
I definitely didn't know my name was cocky.
Yo. From now on, address me as such, woman. I am a cockiest.
Shit.
General too, right?
General a cocky.
General cocky.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I don't even know what word you're trying to say.
I don't either.
I think it was Achius.
Aki.
It's Achius.
Achius.
But when they were saying it in the movie, I thought it was spelled OCH and then the rest.
Oh, the last
It's
name
spelled,
of the okay.
yeah, the general. It's spelled ACACIUS. So I was like, how do you get Achius out of that? Like, there's a C to the A, there's a CAC.
Oh my god.
So,
and all
anyway.
you saw was C to the O to the C to the
Right.
A.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so that was a big
man.
fight scene. And what you guys think of the fight scene?
That was dope. That
Yeah, I
fight scene
thought we was
dope.
good. I thought we was good. Okay, I was like, all right, cool. I like the role that Pedro's playing in this, and I see the route that they're going now. It's like, well, I guess yeah. So Maximus was fighting for the Roman Empire too. So it's basically the same type of guy. So I was like, okay, what angle are they going at this point? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I did think that was cool because he was showing that he was gangster. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he went into the fight head on, same way Maximus did. So I definitely get this how y'all saying that, like, yo, this is just like a remake almost. But I did still like it. Once I realized that Pedro wasn't gonna be the guy for real, I was like, oh man, we might be in trouble.
Same.
Yeah.
I loved the fight scene, but I wondered, as Rod hinted to, I was wondering like how they were going to tie this up.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why do I care about the dude over here? Because we didn't, of course, know he was
Yeah.
Lucius at this point. I was like, why I care about him and his wife, and they're not even fighting for Rome. Like, there's nothing that's making me interested in his character other than like they tried to tease it.
Hey, y'all remember I called it when we reviewed Gladiator. I was like, yeah, they probably gonna
Do it so.
center this story around Lucius. So yeah, that wasn't like a shocker. Because we knew who he was off top. Y'all knew that was probably who it was
Right.
off top, right? Yeah.
I didn't.
Oh, really? Okay.
No.
Okay. Cool.
I didn't know who this guy was.
They gave it away at the very beginning of the movie, which is why this movie irritated
Oh,
me.
where did I miss?
Didn't he bend down and pick up dirt at the beginning of the film?
That was a little later on, but yeah.
But it was
still
early in the film.
Yeah.
No, my first time seeing that was when he was in the arena. Is that what you're talking about?
I remember him doing
They did a
something
little
that.
dirt thing in the very beginning. They showed a clip of it, like him doing it in the very beginning.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, I
Unless
missed that
I'm
then.
super tripping and so is Spike. I could have sworn at the beginning of the film there was something where he either grabbed some dirt or
Yeah.
touched some dirt or something. I was like, oh.
And then he did it again in the
Yeah.
arena. And that's when his mom saw it.
Yes.
So I missed the first time.
You probably
man.
missed the first time.
I
he
definitely
did it.
missed the
He
first
did it.
time.
He did it once, and they gave it away right there.
Yeah. So I was like, wait, so
Oh.
we're supposed to now pretend the rest of this movie
Right.
that we don't know this is. That's why, again, who the fuck is Hato to me? I was like, that's Lucius.
Right.
I wish I would have seen that then, because I probably would have been a little less annoyed
When you put it together, that was
in the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
That's
arena.
fair if you missed the first time, unless I'm making that up. But I thought that happened. But the I could have sworn that happened, and then the fact that he was like this supposed good warrior, I was like, oh, he's fucking what's his face's kid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, this is stupid.
Well, because they made it seem like she was the one about to go to war and do all this stuff, and then they kept showing him, and then she got her ass shot with an arrow.
Well, you knew
And-
that was coming, right?
Yeah. But
Jalen said it was in the trailers. That
I
was
didn't
his
see
son.
the trailer.
Yeah, we don't be.
Wow, it was in the trailer.
That's crazy.
They need to
That's
stop
wild.
doing that
Yeah,
shit.
Man. See.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so the wife died, and I mean, we spent very little time with him and his wife.
And that was a mistake. In my
Facts.
opinion.
Agree 100%.
Yeah.
Because it's like that's your motivation for
Right.
taking down all these people. Is your
Right.
fucking wife got shot?
And we don't even know who her is. Like, what's her
Yeah,
name? I don't
what
even remember
is her
fucking
name?
Yeah.
Maybe she was Hano.
Our shot is her
Yeah.
name.
Arishot was her name.
Yeah.
She didn't look.
But
bad to
yeah,
me.
she was taken off the board, and she just in the water. He's just devastated.
Yeah, she didn't even do nothing. She shot like one person with an arrow.
And
Like-
then, like to your point, she wasn't doing nothing, and he specifically stopped and said, "Kill her."
Right.
Like, why? That was crazy.
It didn't make
man.
any sense.
It was forced. Definitely forced.
Super forced.
Yeah, in which that he was mad at General Aycock, for the rest of the movie. So that was his motivation to get revenge for you in fucking war, bro.
Right.
Right.
What did you think was
going
gonna
found
happen?
her and killed her? Like,
What
right.
Right.
This usually what's
My wife
happened.
was slain.
She started it.
Right.
What? If we're being real, she didn't have to shoot old boy.
That's
And she
facts.
shot him like,
What you gonna do? And what? You getting shot? You didn't even move or duck. You just stood there like a dummy.
right.
Yeah, and not so again. I'm like, okay, well, what if it wasn't him? What if it was some random soldier? Now you probably could have killed him on the battlefield, but what if they got away? What if you didn't even see it?
Right.
How would you even get revenge? So I guess it would have been all of Rome. So I'm like, again, just too many questions. I'm like,
Right.
The other story was just too good.
Yeah.
Like the regular Gladiator story made sense, and this was
Yes.
like we had to
This
do
one
a
was
lot.
forced.
We had to shoot a lot of bail in this.
This one
Like,
was
I
forced.
guess
Even him finding her in the
in
ocean.
the ocean, I was
Oh
mad
my
about
God.
it. I was like, why?
See,
Laying on her
Her
back.
her body,
Laying
Come
on her
on,
back.
bro.
you saw me put my phone down and was like texting. I didn't want y'all to say I was being picky again.
Oh.
But that shit bothered me.
It did.
All these
was
dead
mad.
people. How you find her?
It made me mad. It did.
Oh my God.
I was like, all right, bro.
It was absolutely crazy.
It was. And she just beautifully just
Laying there with a
floating.
boat. Just a boat. Just
Still in her chest. And you gonna break it. For what?
yeah.
I thought that was gonna come back around. Why you break it off?
That's so serious.
I ain't gonna have my wife floating around with a big piece of wood in her chest. Nope, I'm gonna break it off. For what?
I'm gonna leave the rest in
I'm
there.
gonna leave the rest in there. But this piece, I thought he was gonna stab Pedro with it at some point, and that was gonna be like, a full circle. But man,
Because he carried that piece with him through the rest of the movie, right?
no, I didn't see it. Did
I
you?
think so.
I saw there
Oh, he
was.
did?
I saw
Okay.
arrow. I saw a broken arrow.
Yeah. He did.
throughout
carry
the
it.
movie.
Okay, then
He
okay.
had it on. He had it on him.
Okay, then
Yeah.
I take it back. I
How?
take
Where was
back
he
what I
hiding
said.
it? Up
In
his butt?
Up his butthole. Next to his Akakius. Okay, I must have missed it.
So he had
having that. Okay, did he do anything with it?
I didn't even know he had.
I
No.
think so. Why do I feel like he did?
Okay.
I feel like he did.
I must have missed it. Okay.
But it still was just, again, forced. It was just forced.
So yeah, as expected, he's kidnapped, and that's when we get introduced to Macrinus, Denzel, and they had this guy fight. Did you guys like them fighting the baboons, the monkey dogs?
I was already done.
Crazy.
Man.
This
What
was
were
the
those?
worst CGI I've ever seen.
They say they were feral baboons,
Yeah.
but they look awful to me.
It looked like them things from Resident Evil.
That's what it looked like.
Them dogs?
The Resident
Yep.
Evil dogs.
Why was the CGI so bad? I don't understand.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
Ridley
know.
Scott. I was hoping y'all could tell me something. This was terrible. He bit one of them.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, what is this?
Well,
And see, the CGI was so bad. I thought maybe the version they saw us was going to be the final version. I was like, oh, they gave us the bullshit version.
that's funny. They still working on it.
Oh, yeah. I thought they were still working out the details. Of some shit.
Oh, that's hilarious. That makes sense why you would think that. That's funny.
Because it was that bad. I was like, yo, they messed us up.
Dude.
Yeah, and the black guy that was in there, he just
gave up.
Yeah, he just gave up.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
He was
that
just there
shit.
for Denzel.
What'd you say?
You said he didn't like it or did like it? I thought you were talking about the black guy that Ken was talking about enjoyed himself.
No, the black guy.
Oh
in the
no,
movie.
the
talking
black
about
guy in
in
the
the
movie.
movie. Gotcha.
Yeah, remember he just got in and got on
Never
his
mind.
knees
Gotcha.
and prayed.
Yeah,
And
and they just ate him.
yeah.
That shit was
Gotcha.
crazy.
That
I wasn't
was
expecting
crazy.
that. That was unexpected.
I thought him biting the arm of the baboon was kind of wild too.
Well, to go back real quick to the black guy, it did make sense because he said he was ready to
that.
die.
Yeah. He said, I
Oh,
ain't,
he did say that?
Yeah.
he said, I ain't doing this.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not fucking doing this shit. On the boat when they were floating over there, he was like,
Gotcha.
I'm ready to see my family or something like that, he said.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but no, him biting the CGI monkey, I was like, bro, I'm not.
You didn't like that?
No, because like, look, again, if I had never seen the first one, this wouldn't have bothered me. But I look at Russell Crowe, I'm like, oh, he can beat. This motherfucker can really whoop some ass. I believe Russell Crowe. I believe I could have fucked up Hondo.
Bro, I felt the same way, bro.
Yeah, Hondo not whooping my ass, bro.
Oh my God.
Nah.
And they was making it like Hondo was more of a beast than Russell Crowe was.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The only thing he was good at was taking a punch, like the guy said,
Facts.
because he was getting lit up.
Yeah.
But
no,
Yeah,
the monkey
yeah.
fight was terrible. It's
but
not a good way to
that's
start.
why I think I did like him biting the arm, because I was like, there's no way you should be able to beat this thing like this baboon. So him biting it made sense to me. And then even using the chain and blocking him and stuff like that. So I kind of got it. Because I'm like, he didn't really fight anybody until after that.
He bit that monkey, and that monkey went,
And he
What
did
was
it
he
back.
supposed to say?
bite him back. If this was a real monkey and you bit that monkey would
I
have.
think it's the way the
bit
arm, the
Oh,
way
he
he
was
had
trying
his
to bite him.
arm.
It was
Yeah.
No, he didn't. No,
Yes,
I
it was
remember this.
trying.
I remember this part vividly.
He put the chain in his
bit-
mouth.
No, that was before.
Oh.
He bit that monkey, and that monkey, the camera zoomed in on the monkey's
Yeah, I
face.
remember.
The monkey was looking in the air, going like
The monkey
a human.
did scream.
I was like, "What the fuck is this? What the fuck is
Didn't
this?"
it just kind of go off too?
It ran off.
I think he threw the monkey across the room or something.
And then he spit the thing out.
Yeah.
And then he was on this forward.
Right, like a monkey. He was like, "Rawr," and the monkey was like, "Oh, this
Fuck
white
wrong
boy
with
crazy
this
as
motherfucker?
fuck."
Yeah, he was looking like that. He was looking like.
He said, "Hey, man, let's go."
Right.
These motherfuckers crazy.
But yeah, it came back, and then he killed it. But and then Macron was like, "Oh yeah, this was impressive.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Denzel. What y'all think about Denzel?
Didn't do it. Did not.
Thank
do
God for Spike, 'cause I thought y'all about to eat me up.
It. I'd expected they were talking about his performance in this movie was was it Oscars?
Oscar worthy.
Oscar
No
worthy. They were saying that.
Oh, no, I gotta
It's
look.
Academy
Yeah, trust me,
Award winning
man.
performance. And he
Damn, that
didn't,
ruined the movie.
yeah, man, he didn't do nothing in this,
Man.
man.
And
If
I
that
love
character had
Denzel,
been a
man.
better character, this movie would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I like
he-
the other guy better, like the one that
he-
played the
In the original.
Gladiator. Yeah.
Denzel mailed this in, bro. It was like,
Did he, man?
I don't think he mailed it in.
Or
He
did he
tried.
just do what he always does?
I think he was trying different things with the
What?
character.
there was no charisma. Like
None.
I think he was-
typical Denzel.
He was trying to
This
be
guy's got
Denzel, no.
Typical.
Don't do that.
This
Don't
was
do that.
this was a black man from Harlem in Rome.
No.
Yes, it was.
No.
This Denzel played Denzel in Gladiator.
Nah.
Denzel, he's the same fucking thing all the time.
Note-
He just does that one thing very well.
I'm gonna give Denzel some credit at trying to do something different with the character. I'm not saying he executed,
What do you try?
but I think the way that he said some of his lines, he paced them out or spread them out a little bit. There was some pauses and stuff. Like there was one time he was like, there was like this big dramatic pause in between the next word.
He forgot his line.
He was trying the way he was walking and all with the robe and shit like that. He was trying to do different things with the character. I think
he was
just didn't
trying.
work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
I didn't see any trying, y'all.
I saw the trying. I saw the robe
Yeah.
thing. He kept doing the robe thing, which I kind of got annoyed with him because I knew he was gonna do it every time he got up. He was gonna do the little robe thing. I thought he was trying to be
Training day.
what?
Training day.
No, not training day. He was at some point, yeah.
at some
But
point,
when
some
he was talking
scenes.
about like he liked men and women.
yeah,
he
I
said
remember
that. That's not Denzel. No,
Oh
no,
Lord, he said a line that was written for him. So y'all acting like he did something different.
No,
that was different.
What?
I don't
Oh
think
God!
Denzel wouldn't have did that.
If they
line.
wrote the line in the movie, he would have said it.
He
What
said-
y'all talking
he said it was a
about?
kiss in there they took out.
No,
Oh.
he said that he gave a later correction
Oh,
and said it was blown up. He said it was much ado about nothing.
the kiss? Oh.
Because
still
I
kissed
saw
him,
the
right?
same. He kissed him on the cheek. He
No,
didn't
he
kiss.
kissed the dude. He kissed that one dude.
What dude did he kiss on the mouth?
The one guy that he had.
did say
Did that happen, Spike? Because
No.
Spike would know.
You
did
did
it
see-
happen?
I did. I did
It
see
didn't
that.
happen, Rob.
But maybe
the guys could have swore he kissed that guy. The one that he that was in the castle or whatever, or the Colosseum or whatever, or in Rome.
I thought he just kissed him on the cheek.
Was it the cheek? I
I
thought he
thought-
kissed him on the lips. I don't know.
I thought maybe he did. I just missed it.
I thought it was a cheek too, because
Maybe
I saw the
possibly.
same headline. I didn't care. I don't know why they made that a big
Right.
deal to put that out there.
Because it's Denzel.
That part.
He hasn't-
Denzel's
he hasn't-
doing a gay kiss, so they're like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is gonna hype the like." People are gonna be like, "Whoa, that's crazy," and then it didn't happen, so they had to
I
clean
hate
it
they
up.
did that. Honestly,
Yeah. But nah, you can get Denzel the fuck out of here.
But he did say the whole
Yeah, his performance was mid.
Mid
they
as
said
fuck.
they got chicken or something like that. So I mean,
I
it's
I'm sure they had
Rome and it's Greek. So and it's just like him saying and boys like it's okay, fine, whatever. It's no big deal.
They all did back then, didn't they?
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So
You
I
ain't
didn't,
special.
but because of the headline before that, him saying that didn't surprise me. But
Right.
it could have been anybody saying that. So, but as far as him being the bad guy, the villain, I'm with you guys. Like him slowly being revealed as the bad guy in this movie was part of the issue that I had because I was under the impression that the twins were supposed to be the bad guys.
They were.
They were.
But but since the emperor was the bad guy in the first film, they had to change it up a little bit. And if you're watching a movie about old time Rome and there's a Negro with that much power, he's a bad guy. Because how else would he get that much power?
That's very true.
Yeah, so but that was also part of my issue because as you said, Spike, we saw like the commoners and we saw what he did. We saw because they spent 40 minutes setting up all of that. So we spent time with the Spaniard, we spent time with commoners,
Exactly.
we spent time with all this. So these twins just pop up on the scene and they're supposed to be just like demented and twisted and deranged. And I'm like, how?
Who are they, first of all?
Yeah,
What
where
was
did
going
you
to be
come
his
from?
issue with the twins? Is what I kept asking myself in the movie.
Who Denzel's? Or
No, Hano. And I was like, how are we going to get there? Because since they were mirroring the first movie, I'm like, eventually he's going to have an issue with them. So, and I kind of missed that his issue was with Akias this whole time. But still, I was just like, I'm just confused. Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, they didn't do a good job of setting them up. Like even the he didn't like the general and the twins. Like they didn't even do a good job of explaining why they didn't like each other.
Yes,
Like, it was
and
just
that-
kind of on
yep.
scene when put the crown on his head, and they're just like, well, what's they beef about?
Yeah, I remember that because so I was like, okay, so and then again, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm like, oh, Pedro's gonna end up in the arena because he don't like the twins, and then the twins, and so because I didn't know Hano was supposed to be the guy. I'm thinking it's Pedro. So I'm like, oh, okay, so Hano is gonna try to betray the twins, and Hano going to end up, and Hano's going to be Russell Crowe the rest of the movie.
That's what I thought too.
Nope, didn't happen. So I'm spinning there waiting for all this shit to happen. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't think the twins came. I mean, when they showed up, I was just like, okay, I don't know who these people are.
They're not even twins. Well, they weren't.
Yeah, they weren't even twins. It's like, what?
Well, they were supposed to be.
They're supposed to be fraternal twins.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what I was looking for the word.
But when they showed up, I was just like, okay, I'm not feeling these guys. The one's supposed to have syphilis, and that's why he's crazy. It's like, well, why are we even adding this? This is stupid.
It is.
But then they had a part where this was so fucking corny. Did y'all catch the Romulus and Remus part? So this was them, I think, trying to be deep. But there's a part where they're rolling in, they being Hano and some other slaves, are rolling into the city, and they look up, and there's a wolf with two kids sucking the teat.
Yeah.
That's Romulus and Remus, which are the two twins
Oh.
from old Greek mythology.
Okay.
So I think that was them trying to be deep and be like, oh, these guys are like Romulus and Remus. You know, because otherwise, why even put that in there and make him specifically say,
something about it.
oh, that's Romulus and Remus, the twins that were raised by wolves. So it's like, dude, this is really bad writing.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what. Yeah.
If you're going to make Denzel be the bad guy, then let us spend the majority of the time with him so we understand what his motivation is and all of this stuff. But he just shows up, the black dude with a dangly earring, being real smooth. I could play the sax. And then he's just walking around doing nothing, and he's manipulating people. And it's like, everybody has to be absolutely insanely stupid for him to be manipulating them. Because he doesn't seem that smart.
Damn.
And he had no real position of power either.
Right.
Just like
Well, he had
around.
money, but he didn't have the political power, which they said he need, which
He
like
got
his-
real quick. Which
Yeah.
we'll get to that, obviously. But
Yeah.
I didn't really give a shit about Denzel's story because they didn't do anything with it.
No, they did not.
Nah.
And he
I'm
had a
with you
fade. And I was
100%.
like, why does man, come on, bro. give him a Negronius wig with fucking dreadlocks. I believe that. But this dude had the smoothest, slickest fade.
He had a Caesar.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He had a fade. You're stupid.
That
I just
wasn't
put it
serious.
together.
That's what they
I worked out. I worked out in real time. As I was saying, you're stupid. I realized I'm stupid. I got it now. I got it now.
That's what they
You're
call
right.
Caesars.
Jesus.
We definitely need to spend time with Denzel because I had more questions about him than I had questions about the twins and
The
him.
fact that they never showed his backstory is crazy to me, and y'all have him as the main.
Villain.
he turned into
Or at
Like,
least
y'all never
hint at it.
something.
Hint at it.
Something.
Jesus.
Show y'all showing flashbacks on other shit. Show something that we didn't see before that with him, like
And-
the branding of you or something that we could connect with.
We don't even know his real name because she asked. He was like, "You'll never know."
Yep.
Right.
So and then that was like, okay. So who
He's
is
supposed
he
to be
supposed to
Othello.
be?
That's who he's supposed to be.
They thought
Oh.
Yeah, he's supposed to be Othello.
they thought that Denzel playing that character was going to do enough for us not to ask those questions, and it didn't work.
For most people, it probably did.
Yeah, I think it did.
I was waiting for him to reveal that he was Othello, but they never did. Yeah.
Let's see. So I mean, in between time, we got a couple of fights. So we have, I guess Denzel wanted to test out Lucius, and they fought. And I guess this was them trying to sell us as a bad guy. Remember, not Denzel and Lucius, but Denzel's, I guess, right hand man. He fought him.
with the metal
Yeah,
gloves.
yeah.
I was like, this is not believable. You hit me one time, I'm done.
Right, with that
Metal
shit?
spike gloves?
Crazy.
Fuck out of here. He just
Right.
I guess they were trying
I think
to.
this is the first time he picked up the sand, actually. I think this is the first
maybe
time.
that's
Yeah.
what it was.
This
That
is
might
the
be-
first time he picked up the
yeah.
sand.
I
Yeah.
think that's when it
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what's his face.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
may remember
I
that.
Yeah,
think
that's the
that's
first
what
time
it
he
is.
did it.
Yep.
During that fight.
Huh.
Yeah. I definitely know what happened earlier in the film. So that's probably it.
And he did it later in the arena, and that's when his mom seen it.
Okay.
But yeah, I wasn't impressed by this fight at all. Because I was never sold on him being that guy.
Yeah, it just didn't look like it.
Yeah, neither was I. And they were trying to again show because Macro just made the point. Oh, you can take a punch or whatever, but it was like this guy don't look like he can whoop anybody ass.
No, he doesn't.
And then they get back into the cage, and then they make the monkey sounds or whatever. And I guess that's supposed to be him
so
bonding with the people to get them to
so
follow
stupid.
him. Because then we move on, and there's some other stuff in the middle. Anything I forget, please interject, because it's a very long movie with way more political talk than the other one, I feel like. But yeah, then there's the battle in the Coliseum with the water.
I was so
And the
angry.
That was
sharks.
later, yeah.
Oh, I was so angry.
I did some reading.
What was the
Apparently
one
they
before
can
that?
put water in the Coliseum, but they says there's no historical evidence of sharks ever being in there.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
What? That's
I didn't even think about that.
I almost did Rod like he does.
No, it's
us.
fine. It's
My
fine. I
bad.
can take it.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But I'm just saying. Like,
I get you. Nah, yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think
Come
about
on,
it.
bro.
yes, that's exactly what I said out loud.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Y'all seriously?
I just gonna
putting
do us any
sharks?
kind of way here?
Yeah, you just think we stupid.
It's just gonna do us any kind of way.
I did not think
You
about
really?
it. Like, what,
oh, I
bro?
wasn't meaning like that again either. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I
like,
know.
you really looking at us like we're crazy. Like
Yeah.
you putting sharks in a coliseum, and you really expect us to take this seriously?
Yeah, that's
First of all,
wild.
they turn around these big ass boats and they ramming them and shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's
Are you
crazy.
fucking serious? And if it was one shark, I might be like,
Cool.
okay. There was
Name
like
it.
a gang of
Right.
sharks.
Yeah.
And like you said, they got
Yeah, there's
boats
like
in
in-
here. Like, what
Come
are we
on,
doing?
There was like
man.
in honor of the great Poseidon or something like
Right.
that. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
How would you get them in there? How would you transport?
Bro.
Too many questions.
It was stupid.
So it was
It
just
was
like,
really stupid. They didn't have Shark Tanks back then.
and even before then, like there was this whole scene again trying to sell us on this guy Hano, where he's stuck there rowing over and over and over again. And this is when we meet Ravi, or did we meet Ravi? No, I think this is the first time we meet Ravi because he had to put the stuff on there, on his hands.
Oh, the medic.
Yeah. But yeah, he made everybody get out, and then he's sitting there rowing because I guess these two had beef with each other. And
That's
I
the
guess
same dude he beat up, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, towards the end of the movie, yeah.
What
yeah.
was the battle before Poseidon though? It was one before that one.
It was the fucking rhino.
Oh,
Rhino,
did I miss
yeah,
that one?
yeah, you missed
Okay.
that one.
Yeah,
You missed
I
that
did.
one.
I did.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the sharks was like, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, this is the third time we have animals.
Yeah.
So they were trying to do something different. The rhino fight.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Is this when he grabbed the dirt?
Yeah, this is when his mom realized it was him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I got pissed off because this was my first time. Because when he did that shit, I was like, I think I said out loud, I was like, you not that motherfucker, bro. I was like, that's not your move. You can't do that shit. I was offended. I was like, how the hell you gonna grab the dirt out of the sand? And how did you even know that? How'd you even know he was doing that, bro?
Well, he was a kid. He was watching him, right?
I didn't know it was Lucius.
See, here's the
Rhino.
problem with that, Spike. So he was a kid and he was watching Maximus fight, and he remembers the dirt. He doesn't remember his mother.
Right. Oh, he knew his mother.
No, he
I
didn't.
thought he was just trying to act
No,
like
he
he didn't
didn't.
know who it was.
No, he
What?
Knew, no, he was
Oh,
just trying to
that's-
like you're dead to me type thing. He knew it. She didn't know who she was at first. She wasn't sure. I don't know how as a mother you don't know who your son is.
Nah.
I think he was pretending, Mike.
He was pretending.
That's why I took it.
He
He's like,
was
you're
pre-
dead to me.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you're dead to me because you left me. I
Anytime
don't
people
have a
asked him
mother.
about his past, he would look avoided. He wouldn't say nothing to go mute, and I thought that was just part of the act.
Yeah. He knew who his mother was.
You know how white kids
He
get
disowned his mom. Like, fuck you, mom.
But he didn't even act like any sort of anything when he saw her.
Right.
But that's him pretending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I took it.
That's how I took it as
That's
well.
how I think they went.
I'm going to have to look this
Yeah,
up.
I took it as he
He
was
knew his
just
mom
trying not
was.
to, because he was still mad at his mom shipped him off.
Yeah.
When she called him Lucius, he acted like he didn't know what the fuck she was talking about.
No, he knew.
That was him pretending.
Yeah,
He knew his name was Lucius.
yeah,
What?
yeah.
Because she sent him off at it like he's a teenager.
Right. That's why I was like, this movie is fucking stupid, because how does he not remember this?
He was like, you're
I
dead
think he
to
was
me.
acting.
Because when she said that was your dad or whatever, he was just like, shut up. That's not true.
He didn't know that part.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
he
he
didn't know
but he
that.
knew that this woman was his mother.
Yeah.
But he
And
knew
at
that, yeah.
no point he reacted. At no point. Y'all saying that was him pretending.
Yeah, he was
This
just-
movie fucking sucks.
Yeah, he was just trying to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
It
just
was like
trying
that fuck you mom shit.
Yeah.
This was beyond fuck you, mom. This is like, I fuck you so bad, I don't remember you.
It's like that. You dead to me. Black folks. I don't know. Most black folks don't do that shit. I don't know. But yeah, like when they disown their parents and shit. Yeah.
It wasn't until because when she reacted to him, I thought she was offended like me. But when she came off and when she was walking off, and I was like, oh, that's when it clicked for me, Spike. And my wife was like, oh, you put it together now? I was like, yeah. I said, all of it to that point, I was because they were following the same movie, like note for note for note. And then he picked up the dirt, and I was like, oh, you get the fuck out of here. You're not. There's only one Spaniard, bro. There's only one Maximus.
We're gonna have to we have to look this up because I typed in, does he know that was his mother? And AI says in the Gladiator series, no, Lucius did not know that Lucilla was his mother until the events when the revelation is made clear to him, likely through a combination of clues and a direct confrontation from her. So
Yeah,
the
direct confrontation was when they met.
No, y'all were saying he knew the whole time. Y'all were saying he was pretending.
When they met, when she went to his jail cell.
Right. This is saying that he did not know that was her.
Oh, no. He knew.
Yeah, he knew.
That would be
Which
dumb.
the jail cell was the same thing that happened in the first one, too. That's what I was like.
It was.
Right.
That would be inexplainably stupid. If he,
I know. That's why I was like, what in the fuck is happening, y'all?
She didn't know it was him.
That's why
She
he.
I
knew
thought
when
that
the
was
dirt.
stupid.
Well, why? That makes sense.
That you don't know your own fucking kid?
This was 16 years later. He looked completely different.
Man, if I see Dom 16 years later, I'm going to know it's Dom.
That's because Dom has your face. So, of course.
Yeah, because remember, he didn't. Lucius didn't even look like Maximus.
Right.
Lucius looked like her daddy.
Right.
That's how Denzel put it together. Maximus. Because remember, he went in and talked to her because one of the people snitched. The old lady snitched. Didn't they have her ass tied up on that damn boat with the rest of them?
Who?
Huh?
Remember the old lady snitched on the plan?
I remember
Oh,
somebody
he
snitched,
snitched.
but I don't remember her being tied up on the...
Oh, okay.
You talking about in the first one or this one?
In this one. I kinda
Yeah,
jumped
you
ahead
talking
a
about the
little bit.
mother? Yeah, they tied her up and she got
No,
shot.
And wasn't the person that went and snitched to the twins and she switched. We'll get there. Hold on, let me back up because I'm confusing y'all. Y'all remember the old lady
I don't remember the old
that
lady.
overheard?
Yes. And
Akia's.
she was sneaking around the corner.
Yes. She was eavesdropping.
Yeah.
And she heard Akius and Lucilla talking about breaking out Lucius.
Okay.
yeah,
And she was peeping around the corner and she went and told.
yep.
That's how the twins know.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm asking is, was she, along with Lucilla and the rest of the staff, at the end of the movie when they were put out there to die?
I didn't notice anybody else. I just noticed Lucilla being tied up.
Lucilla and the other guy from the first movie.
Yeah, Dracus was in it.
From the Senate.
Oh yeah, he died. Right?
Yeah. He was
He got his
there.
neck slit.
Mm-hmm. I do like the fact that they killed them, though. They ain't have no purpose anymore.
Yeah, Dracus, yeah.
I just didn't care.
Yeah, I
was
didn't care
like,
either.
you know.
I just like, well, you know.
Yeah, but the Rhino fight.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just stood there.
No, he moved.
He got hit by that Rhino. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's like, why'd you do that if you're not gonna move in time? You could have did that without the dust. You could have did that without the dust, dog.
But I think he wanted to make sure the Rhino didn't know that he was that close.
He
to the
made
wall.
sure.
He definitely made sure.
Yeah. It was a smart plan.
Yeah.
Is that what he yelled to them before they ran off?
Yelled to who?
Remember, he told them something, but they didn't listen to him?
He kept saying, "Stand still, stand still, hold," and then jump at the last minute.
And they
It
were
was
like,
oh,
nah,
duh.
bruh.
I mean, that's what we should do is wait till, but that whole part was stupid. Why don't you just throw a spear at the guy riding the Rhino? It's not like the Rhino was mad at y'all. If you kill the guy riding, the Rhino's going to be like, all right, what are we doing?
That
What
Rhino
else are
did-
we doing?
That Rhino fucked that one guy up, though.
He needed to. That dude was
Oh,
stupid.
when he hit him with the and he ran and then he hit him in the
Yeah.
legs, he thought he was good.
Yeah,
I knew he was going to die the second he was like, I'm not doing what this guy's saying to do.
Right. You cowards or some shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking rhino, asshole. What do you mean I'm a coward? No, I'm smart. The fuck?
Yeah. Nah, I don't, man, the Rhino, bro, like, shit.
That shit was ridiculous.
Nah, that was ridiculous.
Because it didn't even seem like he was riding the rhino right. How are you steering this motherfucker?
Yeah.
Like,
That shit was crazy.
I don't know. This is just real stupid.
And this is supposed to be like a big moment too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him coming in on a big ass rhino.
Yep.
Yeah,
And I was like, it's just one guy on a rhino. You can take care of this.
Yeah,
The rhino's not that fast.
I definitely thought I was going to see more people fighting each other, so it was
They should
interesting that
have.
it went with animals, and then that's when they went to the sharks.
Yeah, it was all
And even
animals.
this whole Navy battle scene, I didn't understand that. I didn't like it. It was moving way too slow for me. And I'm like, why are you guys not shooting people with arrows?
They were.
Why are you guys missing?
They
weren't. They just
weren't.
weren't hitting Hondo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what was so stupid.
Yeah, he's
it's like
ducking.
you guys
He
know
just-
he was barely doing
He
it.
wasn't
Yeah,
even ducking. He was just kind of like this.
This
I was like,
motherfucker, man.
what? And you knew that he's the lead, like he's leading everybody. Take him out.
Mhm.
The first one, I didn't have any of these critiques. There was never a fight where I was like, well, that doesn't make any
Bro.
sense.
The first one is solid.
It's solid.
Super solid.
Yes.
There's no holes.
No.
Mhm.
Except one part, which I won't say right now. There's one part that bothered me. But for the most part, I was never like, what? This
Yeah.
whole movie, I was like, come on, what?
There's
then
several
again-
what moments in
Several.
Yeah, and then again, he picked up the little crossbow and tried to shoot Arceus directly from the other movie. You know, so I'm just like, anyway. Oh, and then the other thing, and the Rhino fight, because he had to fight the guy that was on the Rhino. He did Maximus move again and did the
With the
little
two
chopper
swords.
scissors. Man, bro, I was like, bro, you are not your daddy.
Yes, he is. You ain't gonna tell him he ain't his daddy.
Right.
I'm like, that's another move you stole. What the man? Anyway.
Yeah, it was just they were rewriting the same shit.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. They just were not creative. The writing for this was horrible.
My mind is blown now with the mom situation. Still, I'm still thinking about that.
What?
Like, how could either or? Like, how could you not know that's your mom, or like that didn't make sense.
Well, he didn't like being sent off.
Yeah.
But that's
But how
stupid.
would she not know that that's him then? Like, it,
I don't understand
It
that
can't
part.
work both ways.
Well,
Yeah.
she was way up though. She couldn't see him.
And it's 16 years later. He didn't look like that little boy. Now if they got the same actor to come back,
Yeah,
that'd have been different. But
guess.
he didn't look like the little kid. But either way, I mean, it just didn't make any sense. Either story
Either way
doesn't
yeah.
make sense. If he's pretending, why are you pretending? Because like this is life or death. Fuck all that shit. Be like, Mom, get me out of here. And if you're not pretending, it doesn't make any sense because how would you not remember her? She looks exactly the fucking same.
Yeah, she looks the same. Yeah.
Well, he didn't want any mercy from Rome. Like that's what he was saying.
For what? Like they didn't really do anything to you though.
They
Right.
Thank
Yeah.
Like
you.
it wasn't that deep.
he claiming the village. They came and pillowed his village.
But
War,
that's
bro.
war. In the first one, they did Buddy dirty. He didn't deserve
And
any of that.
The motivation for the first one was a lot better. This
He
one
was,
was like-
he served.
yeah.
Right. He
The
did his
pe-
job.
Yeah.
This dude, you're a fucking nobody.
Right.
That just got your fucking place took
Right.
by the Rome's. Like,
Right.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I'm mad. I'm gonna go back and get my revenge. Shut your bitch
Because you
ass
killed
up.
my girl.
You killed my wife.
She was-
Are you sure?
Yeah. It wasn't even like a family. Like it was just
Nah,
like
it's
it's
like-
Right.
On top of that, he didn't even fire the fucking arrow.
Who?
That's true.
Arceus wasn't the one that shot
Right.
He
him.
just
Right.
told him to kill
Right. He
Her
just told him to
was.
kill
her
her.
specifically out of everybody on the battlefield.
Yeah,
There was
not-
hella people standing up there.
Kill
Get
her.
her.
Right.
Because they ain't doing shit. Just her.
I didn't even
Yeah.
buy either though. Him being like when those people were yelling and stuff, and like that wasn't enough motivation for me for Oculus to be like, "Oh, I hate Rome," and well, why do we fighting all these wars? Like, bro, that's what you do, bro.
Right.
Like come on. So yeah, I didn't like that.
So anyway, so Lucius learns that Ravi was a former slave. He was treating him for his injuries, who wanted his freedom in the Colosseum. Ravi shows Lucius the gladiator shrine to Maximus.
He was in this movie way too much. The nigga that was
Fixing
the
the cuts.
doctor shit. I'm like, this motherfucker
What
on
did he
screen
do?
again?
Why is he
We
here?
just had this conversation, my nigga.
And why you like? Who are you,
Right.
bro?
He look creepy as hell.
Oh, I forgot the other part. There was another. He wanted to be like his daddy part when they were. It was another fight that Lucius had in front of the twins, and they wanted real swords, and he didn't want to kill him at 1st. Then he turned around and killed him, and then he was like, "What is your name?"
And
It
he
was-
gave him a poem.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I was like, what the fuck am
That
I
shit,
watching?
bro.
I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Okay,
Man.
poet.
What? What? Now that I believe that you sit around doing poetry. I don't believe you whooping nobody's ass.
He went from barbarian to poet.
Bruh. And for
Man.
what?
Yes.
So she can get another hint that like, oh,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
she
your
went in the-
daddy?
yeah, she went in the room. She was reading it. Oh my God, that is him.
What were we supposed to take from that
I
though?
know. Like,
So did he learn the poem when he went in the basement? Or did he already know
I
it?
think
Because-
I guess he already knew the poem because I think the mom may have read it to him or something. I don't know because he said the poem because Lucilla wasn't at that fight. Macromus or one of the twins. Oh yeah, because they were like, "What is his name?" After he won the fight, and then that's when it was like, "Oh yeah, the poet." And then they recited the line, and then this is how she.
And she said, What was the poem he said?
Yeah.
Still I rise. Oh, I know him.
right,
Man,
right.
Yeah.
why? Why would you fucking fuck up the first one so bad by making this?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Really, Scott need to go sit his old ass down somewhere.
So yeah, so he found out about Matt Smith's his daddy or whatever, because this was after I think Lucilla told him that Matt Smith was his real daddy. And then Lucius and Accius conspire with the senators Thrax and Gracchus to overthrow the emperors and restore the Roman Republic. Accius, of course, at this point was like, "Yeah, we're gonna get Lucius from slavery," and then of course they were betrayed, and they shot everybody except Accius.
Big surprise,
Just
man.
like the
that didn't
first-
happen in the fucking first one at all.
Just like the first movie.
Jesus Christ, man. What
Yep.
the fuck?
Yeah, it was
What the
so unoriginal. They
fuck?
could not think of another story. Like I could not believe that this was really happening.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
And y'all really expected all of us to be like, yeah, this is crazy. This is great.
Yeah.
What? Man. Come on.
Like we seen the play happening from miles away. It was
Right.
insane.
You wait all of these years to do a movie like this.
Right.
20-something years, bro.
And you're like, we couldn't get the right script, so we just used the first one over again. Jesus Christ, dude.
And all because what's the guy named Thrax? Because he's so in debt to Macromus, you know, is the one that kind of tipped him off. And that it was like, what do you say? Pack quickly. And that was it. So yeah, I think this may have been the scene he was supposed to kiss or something like that, Spike. I don't know. So yeah. But again, Denzel trying to do something different, that didn't work.
What y'all talking about?
He was. The way he was talking, he was like, yeah, anyway.
He sounded like Mo Better Blues
Oh my God.
in Rome.
With an accent.
He didn't even have an
Yeah,
accent.
he didn't even have an accent.
Right.
He tried to. He had like an inflection, but it wasn't like a really good inflection.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
he was trying to play Denzel, trying to play someone in Rome. I don't know how people are walking away being like, oh my God, Denzel gave an amazing performance.
This ain't it.
What?
No.
What?
It. You disagree, Ken?
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
said at the beginning. yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, this ain't it, man. Yeah. And I didn't realize he was gonna be this much in the movie. I didn't know that he was gonna be in a movie.
Oh,
like
I
this.
did.
I thought he was gonna be more in it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
thought he'd be
know.
more.
I
You
didn't
don't
know.
put Denzel on the side. On
Yeah.
anything. If he's in a movie, he's in the movie.
Yeah, because I was just trying to feel like how they gonna play that as a black man in Rome. Like,
Well, they tried slave that bought his way out.
Is that what he said?
basically, that's
Yeah.
what he said.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
It's like
that's
only
what
in Rome you could be a slave and some. He had some.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Hondo.
Nah, he was
Nah, he was
talking
talking
about
Someone
himself.
himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's talking about himself.
Yeah, that was kind of his backstory.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't give us that. He just said it.
I mean, that's fine then. I didn't need to see it then.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to see.
So
you
at this
need- you need to
point,
see his black job.
I need to see his black job.
so now they threw Accius in the ring. They supposed to fight Lucius. Y'all like that fight?
No. Because by that point, why is Lucius still holding this fucking grudge against him? You done fought rhinos and sharks, bro. You still stuck on this dude that didn't do anything to you?
Well, yeah. And my thing
He
was,
had him as the face of Rome for some reason.
But that's the thing. So now I'm thinking you're fucking dumb.
yeah,
Because the face of Rome are these two little
emperors,
weird ass
then why don't
emperors
you
that are
want
looking
them?
like
Right.
they sent Accius after you to
Mhm.
take your village. So this was just very hard to get behind. Again, I hate to keep referring to the first one. In the first one, I'm like, I understand your motivations. I'm with you. What they did was fucked up. Let's get them. This one, I'm just like, bro, you're being a bitch.
It's misdirected.
Totally misdirected.
Yeah, so you're looking at Akis and Akis is taking his time telling him like he has
Like, look, bro, you don't even really want me.
Right.
Yeah, but he had to tell that after he lost the fight. He was like, "Yeah, I just want to let you know, man, I really fuck with your dad." And he was like, "Oh shit, man, all right, I ain't gonna kill you."
He tried to tell him before they fought. Remember?
did.
And
He was
he
like,
did.
yo, chill out. Stop. No, wait, hold on. And he's, oh, no, you killed my girl.
Right.
You know?
Right. It's so whack.
So
It was
stupid.
so fucking whack, man.
Well, and all these old men keep whooping his ass
Bruh.
because Akis whooped his. He lost that fight.
He did lose that
He
fight.
lost that.
Because Akis could have killed him, and he did.
Yeah.
He was trying to pick up dirt. That shit wasn't working.
He put the dirt down. He said, let me put your clothes into the dirt so you can get some more.
Right.
He said, "Nah, I saw your daddy, bro. I already know what that shit is.
Right.
You ain't gonna use that shit against me."
Wait, so were we supposed to imply that Akius was in those earlier fight arenas?
No.
Like,
I wondered that, but I don't think they kind
said
of
he
gave us
watched
that
him, though, right?
implication.
that's what I thought too.
Yeah, he said he watched him. He said,
Yeah, but I
watched
don't
the
think he
damn
was.
fight.
Watch the fight.
That's what I mean. So we're supposed to interpret that he was actually at those earlier
Yes,
fights,
That's how I
yes.
took it. Yeah.
watching him, and then at some point he became a general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how I
rised up, and then got with the ex. The
Yes, he saw his dad fought, saw his dad die, then went and fucked his mama.
widow. Basically, yeah.
And then the mama said Lucius is still alive, and he's like, "How do you know?" So I was like, "Wait, what am I missing here? Who the fuck is this guy?" I thought they were gonna end up saying that he is actually Akius' son or some shit. But
And the twins had no relation to the mom.
to what mom?
We don't know who these twins are.
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
they
You mean
just-
Lucilla?
So why was she even around?
Because she was technically the next heir to Rome.
Oh, so she had a kid.
That's
That
why
would've
they were.
been-
Yeah, that's why she sent the kid away.
Got you.
Because they would at some point someone would have probably killed her kid because that was the actual
heir to.
Yeah.
heir to Rome.
Yeah,
But the twins just out of nowhere.
Who knows?
that's the story I would have liked to have seen.
dude.
Like,
Really?
who kids are those?
Yeah, yeah. I felt like, well, if they would have served a bigger role, because at the time I was like, who are these twins and why are they evil? Why are they fucked up like that?
Well, there's only one of them that was fucked up, and they said it because he had syphilis.
Yeah, I thought he was just special. I ain't know.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was a little slow. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
that's what I thought too.
I definitely thought he was.
Come
a little
on,
slow.
y'all.
What did they say?
That's how they were talking to him.
Yeah, because he's crazy. They're not. He's slow.
I thought he was.
Hey,
They said
man.
the disease in your groin has spread to your brain.
Oh, really? I didn't get that.
I thought that
Yeah,
was just
I missed it.
Some
Old
weird
talk.
old woman talk. Yeah, I feel you.
It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to be fancy.
No, syphilis was like a big thing back then. And since there was no cure,
Yeah.
syphilis
And it makes you
untreated
crazy,
makes
right?
you go crazy. Because I knew it couldn't like there wasn't HIV back then. It wasn't gonorrhea, but syphilis was around back then.
Remember when he said he tried to choke him with the umbilical cord? I thought that shit worked, Spike. I thought that oxygen off the brain, bro. Yep. So Lucilla, all them arrested. So Macromus went to holler at Lucille, and that's when he said he was a slave under the rule of her father. Showed the tattoo, and he will avenge himself on Rome by becoming emperor and ending the imperial dynasty. Boom. So now he's the bad guy. So the rest of the movie, he spends time going through that, and he manipulated again,
And that shit
just
happened
like
all
the
too
other
fast.
movies. It did.
All
It
that
did.
happened way too
It did.
fast.
So, but it was manifested because the twins had Akius killed, and very much like the first, he was like, "Oh, so y'all just gonna let this happen? Like this guy was a general. If he don't respect them, how you gonna respect y'all?" And then they turned against the twins, and Macromus used that to his advantage, and had one of the boys killed.
Yeah, shit, he killed him.
Yeah, that was kind of a cool scene. I actually kind of
It
liked
was.
it.
It
Yeah,
was.
he reached around him and was stabbing him and shit.
That's the
know,
guy
that
from
was a good
Stranger
scene.
Things, right? Yeah, Stranger Things and
I think one of them is from Stranger Things. I
What?
don't-
Who was in Stranger Things?
the rock guy. Isn't that him?
Was it?
I only
Because you identified him in the other movie we did, the Quiet
Quiet Place 2.
I think that's the same guy.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
recognize him.
I mean, I don't.
I only
looks
know
like
because
him.
I looked up who
He
were.
looks like him.
I just looked up the cast and what movies they were in.
So it
before.
is him.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I didn't remember which one, but he was definitely in Stranger Things. One of
That's
these guys that
wild.
moved
Yeah,
in
that's
Stranger
him.
Things.
I didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't because you recognized him in.
He looked the same in that movie. He just had shorter hair. This
Yeah,
one?
see, he didn't look the same to me, but
That's crazy. I didn't realize
But now I
that.
can identify him. Yeah.
So we're pretty much at the end of the movie. So yeah, so now
And that's crazy. You said we're pretty much at the end of the movie, and we just had this flip of power and all this stuff towards the end. Was the same
Yep.
spot you see him?
Yeah,
there?
I see him now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Which one
That's
was he?
him.
Was he the syphilis one or the other one?
He was
Joseph
the
Quinn,
older one.
The older one.
He was the older
The
one.
one that
looked
lived.
older, yeah.
The one that killed the syphilis one.
No,
No.
the one that died. The
Oh.
one that
Got
had
stabbed.
he had
The
the
one that
head.
got
stabbed.
Wow.
Yeah, he was the one that died.
Yeah, I see it definitely now.
But he was the main one. He was the one that always had to say so and stuff.
Wow. I did not recognize him. He's a good actor.
He is, yeah. I just
Yeah,
wish we had a backstory, some sort of why the fuck are y'all here? Like,
Yeah, because he was like, why is my brother trying to kill me? But
You're like, we don't know.
Mackerman was smart though to talk to the slow one to get him to do it because he could be easily manipulated, and that's what he did because that motherfucker was when he was
I thought the same thing too. Man. I can't
monkey. He
Yeah.
named the
I
monkey.
thought the same thing.
when he named the monkey,
Bruh.
Everybody was stressed.
Bruh.
Like, all right, bro. Like, come on.
I was
Get this
cracking
nigga out of
up.
here, bro.
It's like you have a monkey and you told the black man to
after him.
co-lead with the monkey. I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that was.
but Denzel knew he was like, I'm gonna just go along with
Yep.
it, bro. He just went
Y'all
along.
heard
with
him?
Yeah,
Y'all heard him?
He said, "Give it up for Dondas."
Shit, man.
Bro,
What is
Y'all talking
happening
about the
right
monkey?
now? Y'all are doing this to a classic movie. Like, what are y'all doing right now?
Yes. Yes.
Like, it was crazy.
Yes. All of this little frill extra shit wasn't in the other one.
Oh.
It just wasn't. It was just straight to business.
all killer, no filler.
Facts.
Yes.
This one,
Yes. This
Bruh.
one, all that extra shit they were doing. Oh man, come on, y'all.
no one needed this.
No.
Nobody.
Yeah, then he revealed his other plan was let's kill Lucilla. They're already mad at the general, and they love Lucilla. They kill Lucilla, it's gonna be hell in the streets, and then I'm gonna be the guy. That was his plan, and they put them all in the arena, and there was his other big. Oh yeah, because so and then Lucilla talked to Lucius, and then this is when she revealed to Lucius that Maximus was her daddy, and gave him the ring. Lucius gave the ring to Ravi. Ravi rolled out and went all the way to these other people that's in out this camp that were waiting on Akius to show up.
Never saw this in the first one. Yeah, this absolutely didn't happen in the first one, guys.
Well,
Yep.
everything was
Fuck,
so
man.
forced. And what was the point of him putting on Maximus shit? Like, was there any point to that?
No, it was supposed to be like a triumphant. Like they probably expect the audience to be like, "Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the new Maximus."
If you're gonna do that, you should have definitely used the helmet.
Facts.
Like that was such a
Facts.
missed opportunity.
Yep. I
That was
agree.
such a you got everything except that fucking iconic
true.
ass helmet.
That is true.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like so I was pissed by that.
because Ravi
Yeah. No,
Ravi
I'm
gave
with
him the
you.
keys, and then he freed all the slaves, and then they broke out. He killed old boy. What did he say? A tip is still a tip or something like that. A pointed object or something,
Yeah.
and he killed him with the
Oh, with the wooden sword. That
Yeah.
was unnecessary too.
And then they all ran out into the arena free and attacked everybody. Big fight scene. Any takeaways from this part?
Is this where he killed him? And
This
with
when
the ear,
Lucilla got killed.
What was that green shit?
the green shit. Where was it?
I didn't
when-
see
when-
green stuff.
Yeah, y'all did. When Denzel stabbed him in the ear with that little spike, green shit came out his ear.
Oh, I don't remember seeing green.
Maybe
shit.
this is the syphilis stuff.
I love fucking kid, dog. Maybe it's the syphilis stuff.
You said it was in his brain, Mike.
Kryptonite came out that motherfucker, dog.
Not for nothing. I was thinking the same thing, Chris.
I love y'all, dog.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
You know, real talk. Let me look this up because maybe that does happen.
If that's a thing,
Hold
bro,
up.
I swear.
Jesus, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
I don't know how
I
to
don't
spell
think it is
syphilis.
though.
Hold
But
up,
okay.
Does syphilis turn your blood green?
Oh shit. Fact that we look at this shit up, dog. Oh my
It's on the
god.
show like it, bro. But yeah, Rod, this is when he killed. He just went there and killed his ass.
Yeah, yeah. While all the commotion going on. That shit was like like crazy though. The way
Yeah.
he killed. That shit was menacing. The way he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a little menacing. Yeah. Damn.
And then he took the bow, and then he shot Lucilla.
Oh, I thought that was crazy. Like I was like, yeah, he did. I wasn't expecting that for him to kill her.
I thought he was gonna stop it in time or something like that.
Nah, but he
You
actually
thought who was
killed.
gonna stop what?
I thought somehow Lucius was gonna find a way to.
Oh, to save her?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he didn't, I was like, oh, okay.
No, I was like, they're giving him motivation to go kill him
because he killed his mom.
because he killed his mama. So no, I knew she was a goner. But yeah, they caught her right in the chest. I was like, damn, bro, it's fucked up.
Yeah, she gone.
And he even did that like Denzel would do it. He did it all smooth and shit. This is stupid.
He probably shot that shit sideways. Yo, yeah, man, that shit. All that shit happened way too fast.
Yeah, it was just
Yes.
The pacing at this
All right, let's
point
get y'all
was-
out of here now.
Yep, this is a 2-hour plus movie, and y'all, the pacing could have been so much better.
I read that once again, as all of his films, this was supposed to be like 3 hours and some change, and they chopped it down.
Yeah, this said there were a lot of other scenes that were chopped up.
Yep.
So yeah. Yeah, it was around this time when I was like, man, this movie is a mess, bro.
It's a total mess. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
That's how I described it. I was like, it's all over the place. Naomi was asking me because I had saw it without her because I had, like I said, I had went to the screen thing. So yeah, she was like, yeah, just tell me about it. I was like, man, it was just all over the place. It was like they just didn't spend adequate time building certain things up, you know. So
You know what? When you say building certain things up, it also sparked something else. Like, there were no decent side characters in this film. The first one, you had Joe. I think his name was Joba. Jabba.
Yeah, the black guy.
The black guy. Then you had the
Juba, I
really
think.
Juba. That's it. Then you had the really tall
yeah, he was cool. And
black guy. He was cool.
I
And
think
he
Hagen.
didn't even do much, but it just
Nah.
his presence
Yep.
was a
Yep.
lot, meant a lot. Like,
And when he died, you felt it. You were like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
because he's always just kind of there. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, man, they just did that one so well. They didn't do that here.
They didn't do that here, and what this did was it removed the tension.
Yeah.
Because you know they're not going to kill Lucius at least to the very end.
Right.
So there was never any tension. The first one, I was like, damn, don't let my big Andre the Giant guy die.
Yeah.
Don't let my man Juba die. You know, this one, I was just like, well, there's nobody.
I don't care about anybody else.
I don't care about anybody else.
The only homie he had they were trying to sell us was Ravi.
Right. And we knew Ravi left.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole part at the end was just like, all right, well, now he's going to go chase after Denzel. Cool. No one saw that coming.
Right. Yeah. 6,000 troops that they have versus the 5,000 that Akias had or whatever. And man, I don't know what they put in them horses. Them motherfucking horses. I guess everybody was just driving slow. I don't know what you call a horse. We drive a horse. What do they call you?
Riding. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it is riding. Anyway, but yeah, he just rolled right past them on the white horse.
That's where I think that there was something chopped out. Like there was, because it didn't make any sense. How did you get here this fast?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Yep.
So there must have been something that they either fucked up or chopped up. I don't know, man.
And here come Lucius' ass,
Bro.
chasing right after him.
Oh my God.
And I think he was on a black horse. And then they fought.
Of course they did.
Spike, who won that fight?
Before the fight, he
Uh-huh.
did say something to him like, "You're gonna be my instrument." Why did he say that? He told
Denzel said
Lucius that. Denzel said that to Lucius. He's
I don't
like, "No,
know.
I'm not," or some shit.
Well, I think maybe the whole, because Mackerman's whole thing was, you want to kill Akias. They had made this deal very similar to the other one. I'm gonna give you a shot to do that. You had a shot to do it. You didn't do it. You didn't take it. So they didn't meet about that. And I think Lucius was the instrument he used to get power all the way to the top, because still at this point nobody knew he was the heir to the throne. And that's when he revealed it at the end, and everybody just believed him. So I think that's probably what he was alluding to.
I guess.
So, yeah.
Again, poor writing.
Denzel won that fight,
Yep.
which he shouldn't have. And then it goes to what you were saying about the bad. Like, how can he whoop we supposed to believe that all movie this other dude been whooping ass, but some kind of way or another, Denzel
Your
old ass whoop his ass. So now I need to know how Denzel know how to fight like that.
Right.
Well, I think he was a
No.
Was he a gladiator?
I don't think he said
Because
that.
that was the
think
last
he was.
movie.
He was
The
just a
other dude was a
slave.
gladiator. So how do Denzel know how to
I
kick
think he was a
ass
soldier. He was a soldier. I think he was a soldier for Caesar.
like that?
No, he said he was a slave.
He did say he was a slave. I thought
But I thought some of the slaves were soldiers.
some
right?
of them
Yeah.
were, but I think the issue is they didn't ever specify
Right.
that Denzel was like a warrior at some
Fight.
point.
Yeah, because he said a series of things. He says only in Rome you could be a slave, become da 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 da, and then do this. Like it was
Okay.
like a series of things he said.
So, and they may be pulling this from, I guess, history, but it said Macromus was not a gladiator, but a Roman soldier and general who rose through the ranks to become
Yes.
the Praetorian Perfect, essentially the commander of the Emperor's elite guard. But in this story, he was a slave.
Right, but I think he became a soldier.
So,
Like, we don't have a true backstory.
We
on him.
don't.
He's dead now. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think he's supposed to be Othello.
yeah, we don't know. They don't really say. I'm trying to find information about how he learned how to fight Spike, and I don't see it. Can't find anything. But yeah, he got his ass whooped. Man, Denzel he was stabbing the shit out of that motherfucker in the water, bro. At some point, he should have realized
Then
that
it
this
wasn't
shit-
going through.
Yeah,
Like,
he ain't see a lick
you
of blood
feel it
come out of the
hitting- yeah.
water, bro.
You feel it hitting the plate thing.
He knew it
dude.
wasn't going. That's why he kept stabbing. He knew it wasn't going through.
I know he should have just tried to kill him another way.
Right. This whole fucking scene was trash. This whole entire scene was trash. Y'all really expect me to believe that they have a fight? He's fighting a 60-year-old man. This was Mike Tyson and Jake Paul.
Yeah,
Y'all seriously expect me to take this fucking seriously?
and you got your ass like both of the old men whooped your ass.
This movie was bad.
Did he win any fight, Spike?
Nah.
Did Lucius win any fight?
Just against
The
the
Rhino?
Rhino.
Against the
Yeah.
baboon.
With the baboon and the rhino.
Baboon. He ain't went on against humans. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is wild that they thought this was okay. You're fighting a 60-year-old black man from Harlem. And he's actually keeping up with you and knocking you around.
With long
Come
ass
on,
robes
bro.
on. He
Yeah,
got
with a
he got to
long
roll
ass
his sleeves
robe,
up.
right.
This nigga's constantly rolling his sleeves up, beating your ass.
When he kicked him, I was like, I'm done, dude. I'm fucking done. He kicked you. He fucking kicked you, man.
With sandals on.
With sandals on, he kicked you in the water, bro. You are not a fighter. Maximus wouldn't take no shit like
no,
this. Ain't no
that shit
way.
would have been over.
He'd have chopped his leg off.
It'd
been a wrap. It'd have been a wrap. Oh, hell no. Fuck that.
Oh, you gonna roll up your sleeves on me?
Shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm Maximus, bitch. Nah, man. He jumped off that horse. I was like, bro, we're not doing this. I expected he was going to have like a bow and
Somebody
arrow
fight
or
for
something.
him.
No, I thought he was going to shoot him with something. And then he was going to really hurt him. And that was going to be his, his advantage. But when he jumped off and was like, shing, let's go.
Oh,
I was like, man, fuck this movie. This is stupid. This is stupid.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it was so bad.
Oh my, man, come on, bro. And oh my God. Denzel's acting when he chopped his hand off. I was like, are y'all serious? He was acting like, again, a Negro in Harlem. He was like, ooh. For
They
real,
did
ooh.
remain in training day.
I was like, come on, bro. What are you
was really
doing? Denzel has to be the most applauded actor with the least amount of range in history. In fucking history. I would have rather see fucking Jonathan Majors doing this shit than Denzel.
Y'all gotta stop shitting on Denzel.
I'm not. I'm just slightly pooping.
Oh man,
Come on, man.
this
That-
was a good role.
he got
for him.
range.
this was not a good role for him.
But this year, I think he got range. I give him more
When?
credit than Mike do. But
Win.
John Q and Training Day are two, like, that's range.
Slightly.
That's range. though.
That ain't much range, Spike. That ain't much range. This
I don't
dude,
know.
he is Denzel in every fucking film. And I
walk,
could
he
not
still
believe
had
he
the
did
walk,
this.
too.
Yes!
Still had the walk.
The cool ass
get rid of the
Denzel.
walk.
Yes, you can.
He can't
A
get
real
rid of the walk.
actor can get rid of the walk. Denzel is always. Will Smith has more range than Denzel.
The
I
walk is
would've-
why everybody was listening to him. They were like,
You said
this
what?
motherfucker
Oh, look at the way he walked. He know what he's talking about.
This nigga know something right here.
He must know something.
Know something.
Oh, your laugh just reminded me. He had to laugh too.
Oh,
He was laughing like Denzel in the
Oh
movie.
Lord.
Oh,
he did.
no.
He did.
do that.
No, he didn't,
He
Spike.
did.
He did do that.
No, he didn't fight. He did the clap and everything. You know how he
Oh my.
you know how he do
God.
that shit? Yeah, he was Denzel in the movie, bro.
Y'all gonna let go of Denzel at some point, bro.
Yeah, I love
Nah,
Denzel.
Denzel,
Man.
my guy.
What's Jalen talking about?
He said he's a dramatic.
Jalen
singer.
Jalen been saying this since Friday.
I know. I saw that
Yeah.
text and I was like, I'm gonna wait until the review. But I
Oh,
agree with him
shit.
100%. But this one is spot on. A dramatic Sam Jackson.
Stop.
That is spot
I'm
on.
ending the review right now.
That is spot
No,
on. as
man.
fuck.
I love Sam Jackson.
Sam Jackson plays Sam Jackson every fucking
Oh,
film.
man.
So
Nah,
I give it to
this
you
is
about Sam, but
disrespectful.
I still can't give in with Denzel.
damn, man.
But I'm trying to think of the movie.
Yeah,
where
keep
him
trying.
and I-
Keep
Yo,
trying.
how was he in Macbeth?
I didn't see it. Probably this.
Because it was like the same type of times, right? Like
Is
similar
he wearing a
times.
backwards hat?
No, he got a crown.
crown.
Oh.
It's backwards, though.
Oh shit! I gotta see Macbeth. I'm gonna go watch
This
Macbeth.
fool got a fitted in Macbeth.
What
I'm gonna
about
go watch the
fences? What about
tragedy.
fences?
He played Denzel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the tragedy of Macbeth.
No, you're
He
not.
played fences, yeah.
You've got way better things to do with your day than
She's
watch
in
that
it.
shit.
I like her.
It's in black and white.
That's what's her name?
I don't know, some white lady.
Frances McDormand.
Oh, she was
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
movie where she was like, her daughter was killed or whatever.
And I hate
Something like
Jalen
that, yeah.
said
3
that.
billboards or something.
Spike, I was watching
Yes,
the
that
movie.
movie
I
was
was
good.
looking
It was
for
good.
Denzel to do different stuff.
Me
I
too.
still think he did some different things. It just didn't work.
I can't think of one now. I can't even think of a movie now.
How the hell you talking about?
John
just-
Q in Training Day was my.
Yeah, I'll give you. That was a little bit.
That's range.
That's a little bit of range, but it's very little.
But everything else is just Denzel.
He's a good actor, but he's good at playing the same fucking role.
He talked like the way he talked. Well, a lot of actors do that though.
He talked like he just woke up and took the A train.
You can even go back to
Uptown.
Philadelphia, and that's still like Denzel.
Man on Fire. Yep.
He's always the
Equalizer.
same role.
Yeah, Ken. He's always this guy, man.
Even in what was the movie where he was blind? Where he was
Book of Eli.
Book of Eli.
Oh,
Even in that
shit.
shit, he was the same Denzel.
I didn't
He was-
really deny what Jalen said. I just didn't want him to say it. He don't need
Well,
to say it. I'm just saying that he tried to do different things here.
Well, they should have got somebody else. Is my only thing. They should have got somebody else to do this, and I might have.
Now this dramatic Sam Jackson shit, he's going
that's
over the board. He's
spot
going
on.
overboard now.
I haven't
spot
seen
on.
I didn't went
Roman
too
J. Israel. I haven't seen that one.
I never even heard that.
There's
shit.
a couple of movies
That's the
that
one where
I
he's
haven't watched.
It's
Uh,
100% just Denzel being Denzel. in it.
Really?
All right, man, we
Oh,
doing
see?
too much, man.
See?
Yeah.
It's this one, Mike, when he looks like this. You
Oh,
know?
I did see the trailer
Yeah,
for that,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no, I didn't see it either.
Damn it, Denzel.
Y'all can have Denzel, bro.
Look, I still fuck with Denzel, but this wasn't a
He
role
do
for
it
him.
well.
I'll take Daniel Kaluuya.
I'm looking at these movies. Yeah, man, the range ain't there.
It's not. It's not.
The range ain't there. He's just great. He's just a great.
He's great at
What he
being
does.
Denzel.
Yeah.
When he
Ooh.
died, I was like, that is such a Denzel ass way to die.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I mean, even. Oh,
Even
sorry, go
when
ahead,
you
Spike.
go to the crowd of the movie, at least with the theater that I was in, 80% of them people was in there because Denzel was in
Of
the movie.
course.
It was like they weren't there to see Gladiator. It's like
Right.
Denzel.
Even
in
the
this?
white folks
Yes.
were.
Yeah, like
even
Denzel
the white
in
folks
this, I'm
were.
going to see Denzel.
White folks like Denzel too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the only reason. I bet half of them never even saw the first one.
Don't
They're like,
even
oh,
know.
Denzel got a new movie out. Because my mom asked me about it. You know, Denzel's in that movie. I'm like, yes, Mom. I'm going to go see it.
He looked good though. I like.
Oh, he looks great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
looked
do.
good
He did
in
look
the
good.
movie. I like.
Yeah,
Okay.
for being 60.
Yeah,
He
he
looks
looked
great.
good.
That's
But
I think he's 70, bro.
Is he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
older.
Mm.
He's 70. Wow.
Yeah, he looked good in it, man. I was like, okay.
It seems to be doing okay, like 55 million at the box office. But as far as ratings, I'm seeing 7 out of 10 on IMDb, 71% on Rotten Tomatoes, 63% on
Right.
Metacritic. So for the general audience, they are enjoying it for what it is. But yeah, maybe we messed ourselves up. I doubt it though. I think I still would have some of these same issues.
It's not there. Yeah, I think even if I didn't watch, it didn't help. I'll say that. But Yeah, it would have made me go back and watch the first one. Like, no, man, is the first one good? It would have made me question if the first one was good or not. Watching this one,
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe the first one isn't that great.
No,
this
the
is
first
just
one is fucking fantastic.
This is just a rushed, combobbled version of the first one.
Yeah,
Like, this,
that's how it felt.
Yeah,
Yeah, and even with them ending with the afterlife scene, it was like, bro, but he's not
he ain't
dead.
dead.
right.
It worked when you did it in the first film because he died.
Yes,
Mhm.
Lucius isn't dead, so what are we looking at right now?
right.
Gladiator 3.
They're gonna do it because I saw literally this morning that they were saying that what's his face, what's the director's name?
Ridley
Ridley
Scott.
Ridley Scott already said that he was working on a third one.
There's nothing else.
And they said that they're gonna explore how it feels when he becomes emperor. But it could have just been like a bullshit rumor that someone just made up. That's what I definitely saw online.
Yeah, it felt like they were definitely after the end of this movie setting up. They're trying to the whole thing now. It feels like it seems it's like franchises, and we want to tell multiple stories within this world that people already know and have accepted and bought into. So it's like Gladiator was this great thing. Let's bring it back. Let's make Gladiator 2. Let's build up Lucius, sell people on him, and let's make another Gladiator. And because this period, bro, you can write all kind of stories.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah, because I
So
like
it's
when
wide open for them. to
Yeah,
tell
because
it.
I'm sorry, it's wide open.
No, I'm
for
good,
him.
yeah.
Because I like when he said Rome must fall. Like we read that in history books, and it's just like, what are y'all gonna do with that?
Right. That's probably what the third one.
That's probably what it's gonna be about. So yeah,
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It's him trying to defend Rome, and then Rome eventually falls. But I just don't care. This was so whatever the fuck. I would not go to the theater for the third one. I'd be like, let me wait till this shit comes online.
yeah, Lucius just doesn't sell it for me, bro.
No, he's not strong enough character.
Nah,
like who is this guy?
he don't.
He's the son of Maximus.
No. The actor.
He didn't have any good fights. He's a known. I don't know him
no,
like
he's
that.
still on the up and up. Hold on a second. I was looking at that too because
But I saw somebody were commentating on a movie he was in that they liked.
okay.
I'm like you. I don't know this guy because in the movie I was like, who the fuck is this dude? I had to look it up.
They were better off doing the guy from the Bear. They should have got him.
Which guy?
Would have been good.
Main chef at Carr.
Yeah.
He's too small.
I'm
He
just
can't
saying,
whip nobody's ass neither.
But I'm just saying, I would have believed him more than this guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they basically the same size is all I'm saying. Like, you might as well just got Karn.
Paul Mescal. That's
Yeah, Paul Mescal is his
Who's he
name.
playing?
I've heard the name before.
He's been in. Let me see. Oh, I saw All of Us Strangers. I like that. Foe, I've never heard of. Lost Daughter. I don't know who the fuck this dude is.
They should spend some money
I
on
don't see
somebody
any
else.
movie that I'm familiar
They
with.
spent it on Denzel.
Yeah,
They
their
did.
budget
They
went
probably
to
couldn't
Denzel.
afford nobody else. Yep. To
The
get
mom looked
Denzel.
good too, though. I thought she looked good because
She looked incredible. She
Yeah,
looked
I
just
was
like she
like,
did in
damn,
the
I was like,
old
what
one.
For a second, I didn't know it was her.
Yeah.
No, I knew it was her. The second she showed up, I was like, oh, they
Yeah, but
deep-faked your
Grok
ass.
looked like Grok is aged, bro.
I didn't think so either. I thought he looked all right.
Yeah, I thought he looked pretty good.
His hair was, man, nah.
His hair was white in the first one.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I recognized him.
Yeah. Because it's supposed to be, what, 16 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's really been 30, so it's wild.
yeah, it is wild. I didn't expect her to look like that.
she definitely held up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
that's,
sure
that's,
that's work.
rare.
Yeah.
That's rare. Like she looked just like she did.
Yeah, that was
in the other-
crazy.
I was like, oh, they deep faked her. Interesting.
Yeah.
They probably paid Pedro Pascal a lot of money.
They did.
Oh, they did
Pedro
have
and
that.
And they
Denzel.
didn't even
They
use
ain't even
him.
using them the right way.
They didn't because they probably couldn't afford it after they used it all on fucking Denzel.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they man. Pedro, mainly, honestly, Denzel wasn't that much of a draw for me for this one, but Pedro was because I like him as an actor. I like the stuff that he's in. I thought he was gonna have a bigger role.
And he wasn't even that impressive.
He wasn't.
Real talk.
He
I know
wasn't.
we talking about Denzel, but Pedro actually wasn't that impressive to me either.
Yeah, he didn't have no bigger role, but
Yeah.
it was just something about Denzel being in Gladiator that just seemed like
This just seemed.
I knew
off.
that wasn't gonna make any damn
Yeah.
sense. The second I saw his face, I was like, no, he got a fade. I'm straight.
yeah,
That's
stupid.
yeah. That's why I wish they would have went more with the Othello story, like to make it make sense.
Mhm.
So yeah, I
Well,
don't,
they'll have a fade.
I don't think. No, he ain't have
No.
a face. He was black though, right? Wasn't he
Yeah.
black? Yeah. Yeah.
Wars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Othello was black. So yeah, it would have made more sense.
Well, nah, if they did that, then black folks would have been mad and been like, oh, y'all saying there's only one black guy in Rome back in the day? Well, kind of.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying.
Do y'all remember more than one?
Right, I don't know anybody else. I did in the Louvre. They did have another black soldier.
Stun on him, Rob.
I'm
Stun
not,
on him.
And which one?
In the Louvre, in the museum, they had the guy showed me some other African American people that was around that time. So there's paintings of them because I was interested in seeing that because he was trying to show a lot of Napoleon shit and all of that. And I'm like, well, where the black folks? And he showed us some. I got some pictures somewhere.
Some slaves.
Yeah, they were on the shit.
See,
They were on the shit.
See?
Damn. The Frames Per Second podcast.